Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be watching another video. Today we are watching the deepest, darkest, longest YouTube rabbit hole by Rabbithole with 5.6.5 million subscribers. And we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals. Alright, I'm going to play the video in like 3 seconds. I got to kind of move the door so you guys don't hear all that air in the background, but all right, let's get into it.
Welcome back to another video. There's a lot of really strange stuff on the internet, and I'm a purveyor, a curator of such things. It's what I deal in!
I can't promise that because I don't have a team. I literally don't have a team. So hey, if you guys
that and candy as well. I'm also kind of a candy guy. I'm gonna take those off before I get made fun of. Unfortunately, as people get smarter and as technology advances, it becomes more and more difficult to find these weird videos.
Дай мне реальную ситуацию, и в чем можешь помоги, потом будут деньги, я верну тебе. Ну что, неправильно Заров сказал, что ли?
You need to see a doctor immediately. And thanks to ZocDoc, today's video sponsor, it's easier than ever. When was the last time you needed to see a doctor and made excuses not to go because it's so hard, you'd be too busy? Get ZocDoc /Rabbithole. That is ZocDoc /Rabbithole.
Oh, somebody took my
Instantly book
character.
a top-rated doctor today. Or just don't. And everything becomes more polished, and now things that are weird are called brain rot. Okay, you
Now that we got it installed, let's test it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Hey, it works great!
I was gonna say boomer, but I'm really glad I didn't. Instead, I just cursed. And I was really ageist. Shouldn't do that. A lot of cool stuff is now hidden under videos like 1300 AD Plague Nun ASMR.
You are sick. Little bubonic plague. So sad.
And also this classic top 10 grains in 12 grain bread. Both really good videos.
From the home office at Jones College, it's time for the top 10 grains in 12 grain bread.
The top 10 grains in 12 grain bread. I want that guy to teach me something. I mean, he was already, and I was a little resistant to learn what the top 10 grains. Anyways, we're going so deep into not TikTok, not Red Note, YouTube. All right, we're going so deep into YouTube, deeper than we've ever been before. There is some scary shit. It's the most used platform on the internet. I'm pretty sure one of them, at least, definitely in terms of video sharing. It's got viewers from all across the world. There's millions of channels and billions of videos. Billions, literally billions, dude. That's like how many peoples there are in Indonesia. I think there's a billion people in Indonesia, maybe. Recently, Reddit user Heart Was Here discovered a Russian YouTube channel on r/deep into YouTube. Now, I've been sent this as well. People have been wanting me to cover the deep into YouTube stuff for quite a while, but the channel's name is and at first glance, it looks relatively normal. Most of the videos appear to be random videos of a guy's life, and that's kind of like what my channel is. Random videos of a guy's life. I'm the guy, though. I'm not a Russian guy. I'm a crazy guy. I'm a greasy, crazy guy.
Oh my god, you're jumping around like a fucking chimpanzee.
I'm not supposed to make the sounds because they add those in post. Hopefully they actually do. They may not at that time. It made me look stupid. It is me fishing in Zablovervis. I am Russian guy. Catching big bass on river with my son. Son, Papa, son. Adorable. However, there's a set of 7 videos on Eelthin's channel, uploaded years apart from one another, that tell a much, much, much darker tale. The first video is titled 333333. That is a clever title. What I'm gonna title this video? I'm not actually. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a dumbass. Sorry, Eelthin. That's rude. 333,333 was uploaded October 30th, 2007, and shows VHS footage dated August 1995, a year and 9 days before I was born. Very important. Remember to wish me happy birthday. The video starts out with a title card that reads, "An incident on the MG." Smiley face. Main characters, the Bokyo brothers and Grandpa Shabogan. The video doesn't appear to be anything crazy, but it's the start of a rabbit hole, okay? It shows a group of people trying to get what looks like a military truck with a crate on the back, unstuck from a river that capsized in the rapids. All right, mother frickers. Once again, nothing crazy. It's just the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the rabbit hole. All right, the shaft. We're in the shaft right now.
The shaft
is the layman's term, or the technical, the doctor word. That's what doctors say. A couple days after 333,333 was posted, 424,242 was posted on November 9th, 2007. We're greeted with a shot of some dark, eerie woods and a red title card that reads, "The Tragedy of Ailton." Editor Alex. Now, we don't know who Alex is. We thought we knew Ailton, but I bet it's the guy who runs the account and uploaded the video. We cut to the video. We see December 10th, 1995, 4 months after the first video, 1 month after the posting of the first video on YouTube. Not the recording, but the posting. It's very blurry footage. It looks like a wire-guided FPV drone or something we're about to see. Some kind of war crime, maybe. It looks like a truck covered in snow backing up. And eventually the truck stops and a man hops into the bed. He digs through the snow, puts on a pair of gloves, and then makes his way to the back of the truck and removes a tarp to reveal a pile of frozen dead bodies. And obviously I'm not going to show you guys this. I don't know if this is real or what exactly is going on, but there is a video on YouTube of some dead bodies, and it makes me upset and sad a little bit, to be honest. I don't really know if this is a troll or if it's real or what the fuck's going on, but there's dead people in the video, and it's not good, and it's like, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Freaky though. The cameraman gets in the back of the truck and begins to film up close. The entire video has no audio whatsoever, and it just adds to the eeriness of the entire situation. It appeared that the person who was in the truck knew exactly where the gloves were in the back of the truck, which implies he knew that the bodies were there. I mean, it seems like he kind of was chill about the whole thing. He's just a chill guy, you know. He's just a chill guy. Kind of wondering what the cause of these poor souls' death was. Why is this on YouTube? Why is this still up on YouTube? What is the tragedy that Alex is referring to? Seemed like they weren't going to bury these people. There's like a permafrost. A lot of Russia is cold. You can't bury people when it's extremely cold. The tone in the second video has clearly shifted from the tone of the first video. Now, skip forward a couple years. On February 24th, 2011, 3 new videos would be uploaded, all sharing very similar thumbnails.
I hate these little bots.
Look at this guy. This guy is so Russian, it's crazy. The first video is titled Ailton.mpg, which is the choice video container that Russians use. The videos after are Ailton 3 and My Movie Ailton 4. And each of these VHS videos uploaded to YouTube share the same date, February 2nd, 1996, which is 2 months following the tragedy from the last video. The title cards in the videos kind of give some context to what exactly is going on. It is the meeting of the Ailton residents with Isakov and Fedorenko, and then the continuation of that. The title cards go hard, man. I mean, this is like really high quality shit. I'm blown away by the production level here. I mean, this is just impressive. It's just impressive. The feeling of impending doom as you watch these videos is crazy. It's more and more tense as time goes on, and their conversations become more sporadic. There are people yelling at each other, cutting each other off. It's like they're scared of something. They're discussing something that's alarming. I don't speak Russian, so I have no idea. If you look in the comments, there are repeated mentions of death and doom, which reinforces the fact that there is something causing these people to panic. Something's been going on in that town, and it's terrorizing people for months. And finally, the conclusion of these strange videos is a video uploaded titled Ailton. Simply. It was uploaded 4 days before the meeting videos, but the date found in the video is September 1st, 1996, 6 months after the meetings, and just 3 days after I was born. The title card reads, "And this is how Ailton burned, Alex." Following the title card, there's an extreme close-up of an eyeball, and then a cut, and then we're in a bathroom in a home alone. You can hear people talking in the background. The cameraman is zooming in on a lit wood-burning stove and is slowly panning around the room. Eventually, he stops and slowly zooms in on what looks like a stack of firewood underneath the tub. We don't get to look at that for very long. Boom, jump cut. We're standing outside the home. The home is now fully engulfed in flames with fire blowing out of every window and door frame. Then the end of the video becomes even more haunting and shows what looks like apartment buildings that are completely burned except for the concrete bones, the remnants of the buildings. And then the date is exactly 1 month later, October 1st, 1996, and it appears that Ailton has been completely destroyed and burned to the ground. So what happened to Ailton? Why did it climb so quickly? Why was there death, panic, fire? Why is this uploaded to YouTube? Who's the cameraman? Who's Alex? Who are these people? Why was this uploaded to YouTube 15 years, 10 years later? When looking into Ailton, you will find that it is now an abandoned mining settlement in the Autonomous Okra. All right, I'm not good at Russian, to be honest. This region is the furthest northeastern region in Russia and the closest to Alaska. So basically our friends and brothers out there in Russia. The city itself appeared to be upgraded to city status in 1993, just 2 years after the fall of the Soviet Union. But then on December 4th, 1995, the Russian government created decree number 1188, which abolished Ailton as a city entirely due to a severe decline in its economic and social prosperity. And by the year 2000, it was almost fully abandoned. Still, what the f is going on? What caused such a sharp decline in a city in a short span like 2 years? It dates back to 1992 when President Boris Yeltsin transitioned Russia into a free market trying to replicate the success of the West after the fall of the Soviet Union. This caused severe economic depressions around Russia. Then a couple years later, the first Chechnyan War started, which caused more resources to be depleted. And by 1993, Ailton was totally struggling. And when the war started, there was just no hope for recovery whatsoever. And Alex captured the rapid decline of a small, remote mining town due to the economic decline of Russia in the early 90s. And he uploaded that shit and also had captured dead bodies on his camera as well. What we believe happened is the first video of the truck shows Alex's military convoy that was being shipped out to Ailton, and the truck obviously capsized in the river, rolled over, whatever. The caption said that they were there in Amguema, which is a large river that is just south of Ailton. We also know that Alex was in the military because of a video titled CA, which was uploaded December 3rd, 2007. It shows a bunch of pictures of presumably Alex and his friends in the Soviet and then Russian army, and the title card reinforces this as it translates to "Two friends who served in the Soviet army. I dedicate this video, my friends." A few months after Alex, or whoever's in this video, arrived in Ailton, the Russian government completely abolished the town of Ailton, and in May of 1995, all the industrial plants, and in June, all the utilities were cut off. Russia had completely abandoned the people of Ailton and gave them little to no compensation or assistance to the residents of the town. Farmers couldn't grow crops, bakers couldn't bake, and then everyone either left or died. People didn't make it through the winter. I'm not sure. It's very difficult to live in the most northeastern part of Russia, I'm sure, in the winter when you don't have the backing of a government and help, to be honest. And it's likely that Alex filmed the event and referred to it as a tragedy because he was stationed there to help the people of Ailton, and more than likely he had to watch them starve to death, which is insanely f***ed up and very sad. Then the next video of the meeting that took place in February of 1996 was a town meeting where Alex and his fellow soldiers informed the townspeople that the Russian government was offering them 250,000 rubles to buy people houses, and that they would pay for 1 ton of their belongings to be shipped to the mainland. For example, Moscow, the real Russia, the part they care about. We also learned at the time of the meeting that there are only 140 people remaining in the village compared to 6 years ago when there were 5,000. So this is a crazy fall off. Fast forward once again to the final video of the house burning that essentially just shows the final days of the settlement. The zoom in on the wood stove in that video is important. The top comment on that video reads, "Nobody was using open fires, people heated with stoves, those who had them, and electric heaters. The wiring couldn't handle it, which caused fires. I personally ran a wire for my neighbors, the Sergievs, to reduce the load. In the building, out of 6 apartments, only 2 were occupied." So the town was just completely f***ed, basically. And this guy presumably lived there. Look at this. This is crazy. How would he know all this stuff? As their home burned to the ground, the people outside watched as people tried to put it out, and then they realized that it's just going to happen again and again and again, like my towns and city skylines. And near the end of that video, they're talking about how people are left stranded with nothing after their houses have burnt down, but at least you get 250,000 rubles. It's just clear that this is an example of people suffering without real assistance by the Russian government. It's an incredibly unique, very human video that is a result of a rabbit hole on YouTube. I feel dumb even opening the video as if it's like some kind of big mystery, but this is just like
Yeah,
true
I'm
documentation
about to
of
say.
things that happen that nobody knows about.
Ну я же не мой, Наталья, это не мой вопрос. Вы поймите.
Ну, мы к администрации обращаемся. Вот,
Пожалуйста. Да, вот так.
Oh my
где,
gosh.
по-моему, остались? Свой дед,
Eelton once was a bustling city, and now it is just fucking ash and concrete. These videos on this channel started as very creepy,
suck
eerie
with this
YouTube
character.
rabbit
Holy
hole
shit.
showing what seems like dead bodies that turned out to just be an incredibly sad, unknown tragedy buried
Dude,
by
this
time,
nigga is
but
dodging all my
and
shit.
hopefully appreciated by, you know, people now. At least we know that it happened. Feel bad for those folks, though. Holy shit, it's fucked up. Why you'll never become a dancer? Sorry, that was a little scary. I'll lighten the mood. Sorry. It's also kind of scary, but it's fun, you know? It's fun because the editors are really talented on my channel, and I love them so much. I love them with all of my heart. All across the internet, there's weird things that seemingly have a sole purpose, and that is to be creepy and be scary, and they're called creepypastas. Ever heard of them? They're new. I mean, they're old. They're old, and some of them are really cringe, but some of them are amazing and, you know, deserve a lot of media to be made of them. Some of them have been.
Bro, is
That movie
anybody gonna
Nosferatu, that was the
fucking
original
help me or
creepypasta.
just
Just
stand
kidding.
there?
Whether it's Jeff the Killer, the Slender Man, or something like that, these things just make you want to feel
Jesus.
uncomfortable.
There's literally a guy just
The point of it is
sniping us
just make you
down.
feel as uncomfortable as possible. Some of these creepypastas, ARG stories, creepy shit on the internet can be linked to real-world tragedies such as Petscop, which further elevates the horror. There is a video called Why You Never Became a Dancer with over 4 million views on a YouTube channel with 3,000 subscribers. This channel hasn't posted a video in 16 years, and this video we're speaking about was uploaded on November 29th, 2008. And by God, it's kind of weird. Who is this? This bitch. I like the voice. I like the voice.
Yeah, disappear over and over
Uncanny
again.
Valley
No.
face, screaming like a
Uncanny
monster,
Valley.
wearing a human face, like Jeff. It's moving and it's speaking, and it's a yelling British man. Is it Gordon Ramsay? I don't know. It's aggressive though, and I don't like it. It's 5 minutes,
I'm the
53 seconds
only one
long, but
who
only has
can
audio
find
for the first 250. Then the audio cuts off after the voice yells, "You can look back on it
There we
all and
go.
say
I
this is
see
the best
him
thing
out
that
there
ever
getting it.
happened to me, and say, well, you never became a dancer."
Spider-Man, I never played this bad, how do I...
That's all I can think of is eating whenever I look at that weird, creepy lady. Creepy bitch. Quit looking at me like that. Let's you want me to suck ya. Just kidding.
Oh.
You're harmless. To a brave guy like me, you're totally harmless. To a brave motherfucker like me, digging into this a little bit, very creepy video, and there's a band attached to it, White House, they make weird music. We're gonna get into that, like, really fucking insane,
He's a fighting character. I thought he
crazy,
shot stuff
next
out.
level wild music.
That's
They didn't
crazy. I
actually
didn't like that.
create this creepypasta, this viral creepypasta. Their song was just added to this video, like a fan edit or something. So they didn't actually create this, although you wouldn't put it past them. I mean, after you learn what you learn about White House and what this is a very bizarre situation. So that's a pretty unnerving end to the audio. What is the audio? What does all this stuff mean? What the fuck? We look below the video. In the description, it links a song that is present in the video, which is strange because if you're listening to the creepy video, my first instinct is not to say, well, that's a song, but it is a song, and it's copyrighted. It's an actual copyrighted song. Why You Never Became a Dancer by White House, Birdseed. It's a real song.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it doesn't seem like music. White House is a power electronics group that was formed in 1980. It was founded by a guy named William Burnett, who has a LinkedIn. He's a musician from the UK who works on experimental noise music, which just sounds like another phrase for describing someone who's unemployed. White House was known for their abrasive and offensive lyrics, as well as their harsh noise. That's according to Genius. So yeah, it's just a fucking creepy ass song that's terrible with really scary visuals. That's scary, and that's pretty much it. And by the way, we can't really talk about too many of the lyrics. They're quite abrasive and quite offensive. It talks about pedophiles, not in the way you'd think. It appears to be calling out a victim of the crimes, and yeah, I don't really know what exact. Don't look it up though. It's terrible. And I'm actually being serious. Like a lot of people are like, don't look it up. Don't. don't.
I literally
yeah,
used my
don't do
ult
that.
on the
You
guy
don't
that's
have to do
behind
that.
me and was just
Press the
hitting
like
me.
button now. No, don't do that either.
Yo, what is
For the love of
wrong
God,
with
don't do
me,
that.
bro?
Unfortunately, this is
suck.
not just an experimental song about a fictional person. It is about a real person who told their story in a short film back in 1995. And this song is a direct response to the short film. Tracy Emin is an artist and a British icon who received the title of Dame from King Charles. She's got 30 years of artistry in many mediums. She's created sculptures and paintings, and today we're talking about her because of her short film titled Why I Never Became a Dancer.
I'd hang around cafes, drinking coffee, exploring markets, golden nights,
I am
clock
hitting
tower,
nothing right now.
the cafes, the bars.
Similar to the lyrics in the song, I can't describe this on YouTube. It's about, it's a horrific story of her teen to her adult life, and she talks about all sorts of horrible, terrible things. She explains why she never became a dancer, but she never actually stopped dancing. The end of the short film is her dancing. You know, it's a message. She's reclaiming it to show that failure cannot defeat her. You can go watch that. I would recommend it. It's better. I can't talk about it on YouTube, obviously, but it's certainly better than the music. That is the short film that White House made the song in response to 13 years later. They responded to the song, and Tracy is the individual in
Thank
the
God, I
song
finally
that's
killed
being
this
labeled as a
dumb
liar and using
fat
the
ass.
dirty details of her childhood
calling him a fatty.
as profit. I don't
I
know
didn't
anything
say
about
that
all
other
this
word.
art stuff. It's a lot of crazy shit. I have no idea what it's about.
Thank
In
you,
the same
Sensei.
year,
I
though,
thought
that
you
she
wanted
made
to
the
do
short
shit,
film,
but
she
you
also
actually
created
came
an
in
art
and
exhibition
fucking
which was
carried
dubbed
the
The
shit out of
Tent,
me.
which is called Everyone I Have Ever Slept With, and it was a camping tent with 102 names embroidered on it, which those were people she had been intimate with between 1963 and 1995. Many of her paintings are haunting and
Wait,
they're
how
very
many
chaotic.
names?
Between camping tent with the tent, which is called Everyone I Have Ever Slept With, and it was a camping tent with 102 names embroidered on it, which those were people she had been intimate with between 1963 and 1995. Many of her paintings are haunting and they're very chaotic and it's scary, and I feel I don't have the right brain type to process art, that kind of
102?
art, to be honest. It makes me
old was
very
this
uncomfortable. So maybe I am
young
processing it. It's not like it
lady?
makes me uncomfortable in that I'm like, like I'm gonna scream, but it's just like, oh, this is fucked up. It's fucked up. Like I don't even know
Dude,
how I'm
I'm
supposed to
not
feel about
playing
this.
Hitler. I'm not playing
But I think that's what
bitch.
you're. I think that's the
one
point,
thing I'm
maybe.
not
Feel
gonna
free to
do.
tell me if I'm wrong. You know, about subjective art. White House, they just seem like a bunch of massive pieces of shit. They're very critical of Tracy, which their art is, they're making art as well, but they certainly don't have any moral high ground. Holy shit. They've got an even more horrific body of work beyond what we've, it's like grating nails on chalkboard. Terrible, it sounds horrible, and they have a history of glorifying serial killers. 2 of their albums are dedicated to serial killers, and they are titled as such. In 1983, they released Right to Kill, dedicated to Dennis Andrew Nilsen. Dennis Andrew Nilsen murdered 12 to 15 young men and boys before he was apprehended in February of 1983, only 4 months before the album dedicated to
These
him.
people
I
are
mean,
weird.
what a bunch of fucking dumbasses. Don't worry, guys. It's the
Weird as
power
fuck.
electronics genre with the descriptors noisy, raw, dark, sexual, misanthropic, hateful, pessimistic, angry. Thank you. Very, my favorite thing. Some of the tracks on the album are this. They also released another album dedicated to another serial killer a few years before. I mean, it's just like, I get it, right? Like I don't know, they're not good. Are they good people? They're old now, so it's gotta be embarrassing, right? Like you can't be a crazy punk, insane person when you're 70. So White House, you're trying to determine whether or not you like them. On one hand, they glorify serial killers and rapists. And on the other hand, they release a song that appears to dog a victim of statutory. So, you know, you can really kind of choose.
That's so
They're terrible, seems like. They seem like they're terrible. Unsurprising, also Peter Sotos was a member of the White House group. He created a magazine called Pure that was dedicated to serial killers, and in 1985 he was actually arrested for CP charges because the cover of the second issue of Pure was literally a photocopy of CP. They arrested this dumbass troglodyte because a copy of the magazine was found in the home of a suspect in a series of child abductions and murders. Wow. You may have seen this video, but my lord, probably would never realize that there is such a crazy dark twist behind it. These guys. And not only all this, but the face,
Man, they
the
have the
woman's face.
best killers in the
that
fucking
is
game,
from the
bro.
video
It's
that's
like
like a creepypasta.
every game I play, they have the top 10 healers on the other side. This nigga's level 45. I'm like level 20. Probably like level 18.
There's a story behind that picture, and it's sinister as well.
No,
The picture was
I'm probably,
edited
like,
to be
level
creepier than it
25.
actually is. As per an investigation by a Reddit user, the actual photo was a young woman who was 21 years old, and it was taken in 1976, and supposedly from a
yourself and
book about
run
a
away.
Japanese serial killer named Kiyoshi Okubo, and the book describes the serial killer and the crimes that he committed. I can't read it though, it's Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. If you look that guy up, he's got his own Murderpedia, so White House, I'm sure, loved him. White House is very, very great. Kiyoshi Okubo was hung, which is good. He was found guilty in 1973. The information about this photo was covered in a Reddit post, and in response to this post, talking about White House and the band, someone seems to indicate that the song used in the video wasn't actually meant to be critical of Tracy Inman, which we talked about already, but it was supposed to criticize her critics. I'm out of touch with art and interpreting noise, misanthropic noise music or whatever, but to me it didn't come across that way, and reading the lyrics, it doesn't seem that way.
Where
But
the
this song
fuck
was
is my
released in
team?
2008, and 6 years after Peter Sotos,
I'm literally
the CP guy,
jumping
left when he left the band. So I really don't know. Very vile though. I don't understand. So creepy. So strange. Anyways, that is an episode of the YouTube rabbit hole. If you all want to see more of this, press the like button down below and hit the subscribe button. Wherever. Got 2 other channels, a gaming channel and a second channel where I post random nonsense shit. I'm doing devlogs on the gaming channel pretty soon, so that'll be pretty fun. I'm a full-time programmer now, baby girl. So we're gonna be covering that and doing some interesting, unique shit. Yeah, this video bummed me out. Hopefully it didn't bum you out. Go check out Sour Boys. Go to sour.gg, buy some candy. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
Amazing Spider-Man!
Where the fuck is my team? Yo, alright, since you watched that video, I'm gonna finish this game. You guys are gonna watch me finish this game. Thank you to Oopaville for the video. Go subscribe to Oopaville since he gave me a video to watch, but holy shit. Holy shit. I literally had 2 teammates just leave the game. I'm in there punching
Winning
for like 5 minutes straight, fighting their healers.
Sometimes it's about thinking.
Yo! What the fuck is going on? We got 2 people leaving. We got 3 people leaving. There's only 3 of us. Ban them motherfuckers. Ban them. Here, I'm gonna play music while we
The dark energy that flows through this place
finish this game up.
is chilling.
Because this is fucking dumb.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? You expect me to get it over? Please don't.
I'm pretty sure that guy left the game.
Shields up.
The one that he's talking to.
Whoever they are, they don't. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area! Poor sweet child.
Of course, he just instantly heals himself, bro. Ah!
Double KO!
Yeah, you're not running away, buddy. Lucky bastard. Better go hide.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! The powers are mine! I assure you I took no
This should keep us safe. You're still working, Thor. Whoever they are,
That was unusually satisfying. Got you!
Get the fuck out of here, Cookie. So trash. You're so trash. So fucking trash.
captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Stupid goofy. Oh, you're gonna get me with that? You know his ass was targeting me, bro. You know his ass was targeting me because I've been targeting that fucking Hiller the whole time. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm providing all the DPS right now. DPS legend right here. I find it so funny how everybody does their shit faster, and every time I'm on a team, my shit goes slow. So you're not running away. Whoa. Hop on that bitch.
I'm more resilient than you think.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win. Wow. I tried all I fucking can, bro. Let's see if they chat any shit at the end. I'm not even gonna stay to look at it, but thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry I had the worst fucking teammates ever, dude. I put in so much work right there. I promise you, I tried my hardest. It wasn't my fault, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more reaction videos, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe Oompa Bill for making the video that I reacted to. I didn't really react to it because I was really in deep in this game. I am so pissed. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.